Have you ever played with green plastic army men? Because they're amazing and one of my favorite toys of all time. Part of that was because you could lay out battles in your lawn, inside your house, wherever you wanted to. But also because of the things you could make. Since they're plastic, you can make almost anything. Like this, a giant flying Zeppelin super fortress with battleship guns galore, cruise missiles, things that defy reason, logic, and quite frankly, physics. But they're toys. Today we're gonna be fighting this behemoth of a massive airship. Taking that out is gonna be no small feat, and I feel like this scene right here is sort of like Independence Day. A giant alien mothership is flying overhead, and a bunch of noobs are flying out in airplanes to pretend they can do something about it. Now, I do have rockets and machine guns, and I'm feeling we at least have a chance. Our Air Force also consists of these Cobra attack choppers because for whatever reason, the Green Army men seem to fill out the whole Vietnam era weapons and tech. Now the airship is already firing what looks like cruise missiles. We cannot allow it to make it to the sandbox. If they do, well, we lose. The only advantage we have is it's gonna take a lot of time for that thing to get to our base. Look at this thing, man. Look, I mean, the amount of guns on it are quite insane. Oh, and they have ground troops? That's not good. Their battleship guns double as anti-aircraft cannons, and I'm already down to 20 health in my fighter plane. We're going to attempt to make another attack run, but I'm already shot down. Now here comes a bomber on an attack approach and made a pretty good run, but it didn't look like it even dented it. Look at the chaos. I'm curious how a Cobra will do. What is shooting at us? We're about to start our second attack run, and I don't know if the fighter's gonna be able to do much at all. Checking the map, the enemy is being screened by a couple of tanks, so we could go on a dive bombing run using our rockets to help support our ground forces. There's an enemy tank right there. Or is that an armored personnel carrier? But with only 6 rockets and not 100% accuracy, there's not much we can really do. Attacking from the bottom is a bad idea. It has so many guns on the bottom, that's easily the best defended spot on the entire ship. I mean, look at that thing. It is an absolute porcupine of firepower. Now I'm gonna need a gunner. Not that it'll help me much, but it makes me feel a little bit better. So looking at this, we've got 50 rounds of machine gun and 8 bombs. So I'm going to avoid the dangerous underside of the airship and actually attack it from above and try to drop 8 bombs along the line of it, seeing if this is gonna do enough damage. Bombs are away, you can see them falling now, but the enemy's moving and I'm moving, so we hit 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8. That was terrible. And we are getting absolutely smacked right now. Down to 41, 33% health, 25. She can't take much more of it, Captain. You really only get one shot, one opportunity. And we missed it. It's basically halfway to the base now. Everybody scramble. You know what we haven't tried yet is the Cobra gunship. Yeah, all right, buddy, we're gonna get out of this here. Popsicle stand. And I've got 16 rockets. I already got hit by something. And then there's the chain gun in the front, which is doing a decent job. Hold on. Are 10 already in the sandbox? There's a transport helicopter coming in. I feel the need to engage it. There we go. All right, we'll rearm our rockets. We're a little bit more maneuverable, but I don't know if that's going to equate to greater survivability. We're already at 53% health, but rockets are significantly better than bombs. Oh gosh. It's just there's so much anti-aircraft firepower on this thing. Wait a minute. It's on fire. And let's see if we can't land on this with parachutes. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, that is a giant fan. Don't land on the fan. I've got a bazooka. I wish I could disable this thing. I think we just destroyed it. Oh my my goodness. Look at everybody bailing out. The entire tan army just parachuted out of the bottom of it and are now attacking the airfield on foot. It just made impact, and now we just have to mop up the remaining infantry. There's a tank on the airfield? I'm at 1 health. I disabled the tank, but I'm at 1 health. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive this. The anti-aircraft guns are firing at the remains of the enemy's air force. We're at 13 and the enemy's at 218. Right after this, we're gonna try what it feels like to be in that massive airship. This feels like a mixed victory and almost like the Battle of Hoth, where we fought, took out some AT-ATs, but ultimately have to escape into orbit, except this is Green Army Men, and it's not like that at all because it's a sandbox. I've just watched too much Star Wars in my youth. Ground attack has been called. Oh, I can't break my knees when I'm plastic. Now, if we're on the attacking side, how do we get in this thing? Well, if it takes off without us, sir, you're gonna have to come back down. It's taken off without me, but I think I have an idea on how to get there. First, I'm gonna need to commandeer this plane. Excuse me, that's my plane. You know, in those old movies, there needs to be like a hanging rope ladder from that thing. There we go, there's our ride. Now, this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but we're gonna give it the old college try. All right, I'm on the airship, and I've actually made it to the front. I should have brought a sniper rifle. Aha! All right, I've finally been able to get control of one of these guns, and I'm a battleship flying. So I've got the high ground. I can shell the enemy base with my 5-inch gun, which during World War II, these were used as, you guessed it, anti-ship and anti-air guns. Now, if I could hit that helicopter, that'd be really cool. I hit it! I hit it again! It's spiraling. Did I destroy it? Nope, it's still coming. I disabled a gunship with a battleship gun. I mean, technically it's a destroyer, but you know what? Sometimes when you write your own resume, you spruce it up a little bit. Okay, now I have control of the missile systems. So let's cruise missile the base. So that's the cruise missiles. We'll wait for those two to hit. I don't want to lose the wire guidance. Or rather, I guess the laser targeting indicator thingy. That's the technical term. I'm getting over 3 kills a shot. I'm at 9. So by over 3, I meant exactly 3. These are 14 inchers. If you do the math, that's more than 5. There's a tank. This poor tank has no idea what's about to hit it. I mean, it probably does. It sees a flying battleship. So we're at 10 kills and 3 vehicles destroyed. Now the reload process on these 14 inchers is long. What size guns did the Yamato battleship have in World War II? Now, if I choose the F3 gun position, it's just one of the further back 3 inchers. I mean, 3-barreled 14 inchers. F4 position is the 5 inchers on the front, which should be good at shooting down aircraft or shooting at aircraft. The F5 are these supporting 5 inchers. Look at that. Every tank is blown up by cruise missiles. Once this thing gets in close, we were tied up in score, and now it's not even close. Look at these. Oh my gosh, this has so many gun positions, and my orientation is hilariously weird. But at this point, I think it's time to hit the airbase, which they're not taking their air force out. Oh, they're just starting to now. There were 4 planes on the deck, and I've just wiped out all of them. Yes. And I can like adjust them as we go, which is amazing. Yep, that's a base destroyed. The cruise missiles are really what makes this thing so obscenely overpowered. Someone on our team has 79 kills. I think it was whichever AI was manning the cruise missiles before. But one of my favorites is actually these 3 14-inchers that are in the front on the bottom here. Oh look, these are rear facing. That's convenient. All right, there's a bunch of little guys running towards these planes. There's no planes left, buddies. And the third one, let's wait a few seconds and fire. Oh, firing in rapid succession is just massive. Thanks for watching another episode of the Green Army Men mod for Ravenfield. If you guys want to see more Ravenfield or more Green Army Men, we'll pull the trigger on that like button and let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's get these guys. Look at this. It's a little overpowered. Just a little bit.